Hey everybody, there's no quilting this week. I'll tell you that right off the bat. This week has been dedicated to making the mobile quilt studio. So I'm going to quickly walk you through all the things, good, bad, and ugly, that happened. After cleaning the van, the first thing I did was add this sound deadener. And it's got a sticky back. You cut it, you roll it on, and it reduces the sound inside the van. Then I took the mats that I had dragged out of the van last time and traced it onto plywood. And then I started cutting with my jigsaw. So grateful to have those mats because they were the perfect template. And then I tested the fit and then made adjustments. For example, I had to take this D-ring out in order to get the plywood to fit. It's thicker than that mat was, and so all the D-rings had to come out. And there you have it, perfect fit. D-ring number 2 and D-ring number 3. If you've never had hens, you probably don't recognize this song. They're so proud every time they lay an egg. Okay, so now I'm laying down my furring strips and sound deadening on the floor. I glued those strips down. Oh yeah, and I discovered there's quilting skills transfer. I think of Alex Anderson every time I put my fingers on the edge of the ruler like that, because I believe I learned that watching Simply Quilts many, many, many years ago. Yes, there was blood and bruising. Doesn't look like much, but it hurt like heck. And you know, on those insulation board panels, it says right on there in really fine print, wear gloves. The edge is sharp. And did I read that beforehand? Yes, I did. Did I listen? No, I didn't. Okay, these are my wheel wells. I popped them off to put the flooring in, and because they have an insulated lining, I am putting them back on for just a little more extra insulation. Here's another quilting skills transfer. You can't really see it, but I am not using a ruler to cut the insulation. I'm just improv cutting it. Now I can put the floor back in. I've tested all 3 of the panels to make sure they fit. I can put them in for the final subfloor fit. And this paneling and the insulation, actually everything I'm using, I researched to put in non-toxic. This is a, don't remember the brand, sorry, but the glues used in this plywood are not toxic. Next, I used sheep's wool to insulate, and then I put the paneling back up on the side to hold it in place. Then I thought about painting it and went, why paint it when I have bolts of fabric? And this is a quilting studio, right? So I am just turning the selvage under, stapling it to the paneling or to the plywood. And I was looking for something light colored. And after I got it all up, I went, oh, it looks like a bedroom. But a big chunk of this wall is going to be covered by a white design wall, and the back half will have the bed, so it is kind of a bedroom too. So, all right, here's the bruise part. Oh man, I have never smashed a finger before, and it hurt like you know what. I thought I could just like drag this cabinet out of the house, across the deck, lift it into the van, and screw it down. No, no, it was way too heavy. And when I tilted it down, those sliding doors came slamming down onto my fingers. I didn't cry, but I didn't swear either, but I wanted to do both. I don't have any pictures of it, but I ended up using a ratchet strap to winch that sucker up into the van. And I didn't really know how to use the ratchet strap properly, and it was a fiasco. All the while, I should have been icing my fingers, but anyway, it's done, and I'm glad. I thought this would be fun. What a difference that makes, huh? So here's where I'm at right now. I also pulled my back out when I was lifting that cabinet, so I've been out of commission for about a week, almost the full week. And the next thing that will happen is I have the Max Air fans that will go in the ceiling. And once those are put in, which I'm not doing, I found someone to do it finally, then I will insulate and finish the ceiling and the other wall, and then I'll start putting my other goodies in. So stay tuned. I hope to be back to quilting soon, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Thanks for being here, everyone. Take care. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.